Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to my first review video. If you're eyeing this amazing kit from Motor Nuclear, you've come to the right spot. But before we get started, do me a favor and hit that subscribe and like button. It really does make my day. Okay, let's get into it, shall we? Alright, let's start by checking out how big this horse is. So when it's standing on all fours, it's around 33 cm wide and 33 cm tall. But when it's in full gallop, it can reach up to about 46 cm in height. Cool, right? Let me show you how big Zhao Yun is by comparing him to some of my other kits. So we've got Sky Defender, who's a 172 scale. Then, let's see how he stacks up against the 1/100 Ao Bing. Lastly, let's check him out next to my Perfect Great Strike. You can see, this kit is definitely going to stand out in your display. Alright, let's dive into the design and details of this kit, guys. Check it out. The horse's eyes are painted with this cool, metallic green that just pops. It's really something. The head and neck. You can move them a bit from side to side and even bend them down for that submissive look. Plus, you can adjust the mane and open the mouth, too. Don't forget about the chest armor. You can tweak it to fit the pose you're going for. For extra flexibility, pull those front legs forward and adjust the back legs for a more powerful stance. And get this, the tail can spin a full 360 degrees. Oh, and here's a neat trick. You can show off the horse solo. By swapping out the saddle for this other piece. So this kit has tons of stuff for Zhao Yun, guys. You'll get 5 sets of knuckles, and one set has 4 different hand gestures you can swap out. This is like the basic version of Zhao Yun, super simple. But if you want to make him look more epic, I'll walk you through how to do it. So this part right here can be replaced with a white plastic part, but you have to unscrew the metal so you can replace it. This kit can be flexible enough to do a lot of poses. But you have to be careful when posing this kit. There are too many pointy parts. And that is already expected when you buy kits from Motor Nuclear. Also, because the frame of Zhao Yun is metal, expect that the joints will be tight the first time you move it. Okay, let's now start adding those accessories. You will notice that each skirt can be moved. This kit is really packed with gimmicks. You can also slide the side skirts behind the legs so you can move the legs better. Those parts where the tassels are connected can also move. Amazing. Check out the movement of the shoulders and arms. I am barely putting in any force on it. To extend the joints of the shoulders and arms for extra reach, you need to slightly make an effort because it is a bit tight. Now let's check out the tassel from his head armor. It can rotate 360 degrees and will be nice to reflect the flow of wind. You can also add another piece of accessory by removing this piece behind the shoulder armor. Now take a look at how majestic Zhao Yun look with those additional accessories. Alright, you know a warrior ain't a warrior without their weapon, right? So this set hooks you up with 2 weapons for Zhao Yun. You got the spear and the sword. Now, the sword comes with a scabbard that you can pop on either side of the side skirt. Just take off the cover piece and slide in the connector for the scabbard. Easy peasy. And let me tell you, the spear is already awesome on its own, but when you add in those extra effects, it's next level when you're doing that charging pose. Oh, and don't forget about that little piece that covers the slot for connecting the effect. Don't go losing that, okay? Alright, before we crown the master of the horse, just know this whole set weighs around 2 kilograms. Yeah, it's a hefty kit. But no need to stress because the stand that comes with it is metal. It's sturdy enough to handle the weight of the whole kit. Before you put Zhao Yun on the horse, you have to remove the extension part of the front skirt. Lift the back skirt and open the legs so you easily fit Zhao Yun on the saddle. Tip: attach the blue part to Zhao Yun first. Connecting Zhao Yun to the horse will be easier. Alright, let me tell you about how I put together this kit, guys. Most of the time, building it was pretty smooth sailing. But there were a few moments where I had to really push because the pieces were super tight, like the inner frame of the horse. If you run into a problem with the fit, chances are you're doing something wrong. Don't force it. I made that mistake a few times myself. I spent less time cleaning up the nubs. Most of them are hidden except for those clear parts. You might need to do some touch-ups on the painted parts as there might be marks from cutting them out. But don't stress if you don't, because most of them won't be visible unless you're really looking closely. Alright guys, let me tell you, this kit is just awesome. This might have come with a huge box with tons of runners, but this was a surprisingly easy build. You don't even need a sticker for this because the color separation is already great. Those clear parts with silver underneath, man, they look amazing, especially when the light hits them. I'm so glad I picked up this kit. This is really an eye-catcher. Take a look at some of the poses I have made. If you're thinking of getting it and you've got the space, go for it. I got mine from my fave local seller here in the Philippines. Old Man Model Toy. Just shoot him a message, he's super responsive. And hey, if you want more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. And feel free to drop me a comment with any feedback. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.